First, I was gonna say it kind of just tastes like ketchup for the first second,
and then you realize it's definitely not ketchup.
Yeah, it's like ketchup's evil brother.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? From ItMakesSpence, I'm Spencer Heaton, and you're watching Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. I'm joined today by Jef Caine, graphic designer extraordinaire, man of the mustache, and spice lord to be. How's it going, Jef?
Yeah, doing great. Thanks for having me. This is an honor, a surprise.
How do you think you're gonna handle the spice?
I've had a lot of Tapatio. I've been trying some Frank's Red Hot lately, so
Okay.
I'm halfway there.
I don't know about halfway, but let's see what goes on.
Okay. Angry, or is hippie dippy green?
Mm-hmm.
It's good, yeah. It's got kind of a green chili flavor to it.
Mm-hmm. For the first wing, we're going to go back to your childhood.
Oh my goodness.
So, as a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who is your favorite Ninja Turtle and why?
I would say I went through a trajectory of as a kid it was always Michelangelo. I thought he was the best because he was the funniest party dude, kind of surfer gimmick going on.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I got a little bit older and more angsty, I like Raphael because he was like the rebel,
Mm-hmm.
more of a tough guy.
We all go through the Raphael stage.
Yeah. I haven't thought about it as much recently, but I mean, I'm a little bit embarrassed about my Raphael stage, and I want to get back to a place where I can identify with Michelangelo on a better level. So,
Well, just eat more pizza.
yeah, exactly, yeah. This one seems less hot than the first one.
Was there ever a time in your life where you wore a leopard print vest with no shirt?
Yeah, there was. Man, it took me a while to recall that, but yeah, it was original character I created, Leopard Man, I believe was the name. And I don't know where I got the vest from, probably from my grandma or something like that. And I guess he was kind of like a Tarzan style superhero. Like, my big move was I would like to jump down the stairs, pretend there was a bunch of bad guys I was jumping on top of.
So he's like a superhero, and was he raised by leopards? Is that what the background is?
Wow, that's a good question.
I
I don't know if I got really deep into the mythology. Yeah.
Just beating up bad guys.
He was a man of action. Yeah. I don't know. It's got kind of a pineapple, citrus type flavor to it.
Yeah, it's got a sweetness. So, back in the day where you wore the red shirt daily, what's the most bizarre story you had while working at Target?
Worked at Target. I see. I mean, one of the things I'm most proud of is my performance in the interview, because I just wanted a job as soon as I turned 16, so I applied there when I was just a week shy, so I was still 15 years old technically. The first question on the interview was why do you want to work here? Why should we hire you? Something really basic like that. And I said, I think I'm really special. I think Target needs me. And just being a total
They need Leopard Man.
punk, sarcastic, I don't know, joke answer basically. And the lady who was interviewing me just kind of laughed and said, "Wow, that's the best answer to that question I've ever heard before."
Man, we're making this look easy. So I know you're a man of bold facial hair, as seen by your amazing mustache.
Oh, thank you.
What other bold facial hair decisions have you made in your past? And eyebrows do count as facial hair.
Oh my, okay. This was in middle school. Yeah, it was Clash Day. I remember Spirit Week, where it's every day is a different theme. So, I think it was Friday or something, it was Clash Day, where it's people would wear mismatching socks, or they were I don't know, just crazy clothes that don't match each other. So I thought like this would be great to have this asymmetry going on with shaving one of my eyebrows, and just other than that, dress normally. One clash day, which I was super proud of, and then I was able to actually hide it from my parents for about 2 weeks successfully, because at the time I had this shag haircut where it was just down to here, like covering the eyebrows.
So you couldn't see it.
Yeah, and I thought that would be enough time for it to grow back, but apparently my eyebrows take longer than 2 weeks to grow back. And then it was the weirdest thing. We were having dinner with my parents, and my dad just out of nowhere started talking about that. Of like, he was saying the same thing that you were saying of, why do we consider something facial hair and something's not? Like, how come no one ever shaves their eyebrows? Like, wouldn't that be funny if you went to the barber and said, just do the eyebrows today? Like, he was just riffing like this out of nowhere. And I thought, did somebody tell him? And then Kirsten, my younger sister, who you may know, yeah, she just couldn't hold it in anymore. I mean, it was too perfect. So, she tattled on me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, the cat was out of the bag.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, that's certainly it up.
That's sneaky. So, staying on the topic of facial hair, who are your facial hair icons?
Pretty much anytime, a celebrity or like a handsome male figure like has a mustache, like in a movie or something, I always frame it, claim it, say that's like inspirational role for me. Like a more recent one was Casey Affleck in The Old Man and the Gun. He's the cop. He's just got a great mustache. But I think that was Casey Affleck has had some good ones for a while now, because he had one in Ocean's 12 where it was kind of a thin, wispy one, and then Ocean's 13 it was like big, kind of cowboy style. So I'd say if I had to just pick one icon, it would be that.
Okay, well, let's go to the bomb.
The bomb. This is supposed to be a bad one, right?
This is supposed to be the worst one.
Yeah, burning a hole in man. First I was gonna say it kind of just tastes like ketchup for the first second.
And then you realize it's definitely not
ketchup.
ketchup.
It's like ketchup's evil brother. Man, I forgot about my bag of tricks.
Now's the time
I only
to bring
have
it
one
out.
more hot one, You want to split a donut with me? Learned this from Gordon Ramsay, obviously. Oh, Lord. Yeah, go ahead.
It stays with you. So we have a recurring segment on the show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest Instagram, pull an interesting picture that needs more context. So I'll bust out the laptop, show you a picture, and you just tell me the bigger story. Sound good? Okay.
You got it.
So we got you here, standing in front of a mural that you did exclusively in Sharpie.
Oh, come on, deep dive? That's gotta be that's the picture that has the most likes of any of my Instagram pictures.
I was wondering what type of time and preparation does it take to do something like this?
That's a good question. It was kind of in a sense, you could say I've been preparing for this project my whole life, because I've been drawing and developing my style for a long time. And but more specifically, I've been getting into just the thing with Sharpies, how that sort of it changed the way I draw in a way, because it's so much thicker than a pen that you lose a lot of details. So at first it's oh, I don't like this because it looks amateurish, but then I was kind of using that stylistically, the thicker lines had an aesthetic I really liked. I think I did the nose before I did the historic wall, I believe. So that was sort of my first foray into just this style of I'm just gonna pick a space and just fill it, keep adding little drawings and little squiggles and make this really, really dense, busy drawing, and that looks so much more impressive than just drawing one thing and kind of using, basically going for quantity rather than quality. I can't draw a really, really good drawing, but if I draw a lot of whatever drawings, and then you cram all together.
And it creates one big thing.
Yeah, your brain doesn't have time to realize, hey, that's just really simple doodles that anyone could do. So, yeah, that's the secret. If you want to be an
Quantity over
illustrator.
quality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I got 2 more.
Oh man, I mean, you gotta just go on the last, because I feel like the last tab for us is gonna be not that hot, right? Since it's
true.
It's just Tapatio. I mean, it's Spencer Tio, I know. You want some?
You know what? Let's do it. It's not open.
Here, cool down that tongue before the next one. Was that too much?
Oh man. Okay, I'm ready.
I think that kind of works.
This should be the hottest.
This should be the hottest. All right, good luck. Tasting more of that citrus is like mixing with it. Yeah.
Kind of took all of the flame.
That's not so bad. I mean, I think the bomb was worse.
Yeah. So, every good memory is aided by a good photo.
Okay.
You often use the self-portrait panorama or selfie pano to capture those memories.
Yeah.
Who/what inspired you to start doing that?
So that was Neil also. Yeah, he was my roommate in college. We were best friends doing stuff together. And yeah, he got an iPhone long before I did. And that's how it started. He had the panoramic feature on the iPhone camera. And I think it was after college, or their first one. I could probably find it on Facebook, but we were hanging out by the train tracks. Our first selfie pano. Yeah. I was so inspired by it that I've been doing it ever since.
So, we've come to the final end.
So this is the actual Spensatio.
This is the actual Spensatio
bottle.
First time it's ever been
First
opened.
time you've ever opened it, yeah.
So we like to do a last little dab. It's a tradition.
Sure.
So you can do it if you want. You don't have to, man.
If I want to eat just straight fried chicken, come on, man.
Here we are.
Cheers.
Cheers. Tastes like
Man,
home.
yeah, that's like drinking a Pepsi after these last two.
Jeff, you made it to the last dab. You have one more obstacle to go, though.
Okay.
So we're going to pull out a canvas and some Sharpies. And we're going to
wow.
have you draw the Hot Ones chicken to commemorate your time here summiting Spice Mountain.
Wow. So like the logo of Hot Ones just dropped from memory? Okay. Man, you did a great job hosting, by the way, Spencer. You had really good questions.
Thank you. We do our research.
You picked some good grams. You reminded me of some things about myself that I have not thought about for a while. I want to thank my wife, Victoria. She totally surprised me with this. I thought we were just going to like a normal birthday lunch, and
You ended up at Spice Mountain. Well, there it is.
How's that?
There it is. You did it. So the floor is all yours. You have this camera, and this camera again. Let the people know what you got going on.
Yeah. Oh, this is our cutting board. Oh my gosh. All right. So this is perfect because I actually just was updating my website the other day. So jefcaine.com, JEFCAINE.com. It's my portfolio, so you can look at that. I've got a contact portal if you want to email me. Twitter, Instagram at Jef Caine, and send me an email, send me a DM, say hi to me on the street. If you see any of my friends here who made this possible, tell them thanks. They're the best friends ever. Stay spicy.